Good Thursday morning to you. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich. This is your outlook for January 30th, 2014. And we're going to use the GFS and the GFS only in this video. And the reason we're doing that is there's some stuff going to be taking place here downrange here that the models are not in agreement with. So it really makes no difference for me to show you different models and things like that in the video to confuse you. So since there's a degree of uncertainty with that system, we're going to stick with just one for now and then just narrow it down as we get a little bit closer. Here is a look at first on Friday evening. Thursday is going to be a mostly sunny day. We're not looking at anything in the way of precipitation, so a nice day with temperature to moderate a little bit. And the next chance of precipitation is actually going to be on Friday evening. We're going to have a warm front that's going to push through and might touch up a few snow showers as it does so. Here's Friday evening, and here's the overnight hours. Just some very, very light snow showers. Not a big deal. And this will push northward with this system here that's moving in from the Midwest here. I'm going to move ahead a little bit here, and we're going to have the temperatures increase. I don't think Saturday's going to be that big of a deal. Maybe some early snow showers here, and that's shown up here in the northern PA. That'd be the only time we have to worry about any precipitation at all on Saturday. Here's that large area of low pressure that's going to head up into the Great Lakes. Since it's so far west, you see this entire area here is going to be in the clear here. We're not looking at any precipitation whatsoever, and temperatures are going to be soaring out in front of it with the warm front now poised up here. So anything north there is going to be just some very light snow. There's going to be a big snowstorm out here in the into Michigan here, but anything southeast of this low pressure is going to be the warm sector here, and we're going to get an increase in temperatures out ahead of it. And then this low pressure is eventually going to move up into southeastern Canada, and as it does so, a cold front will be latched behind it here, and here's the cold front sitting right like this. And that's attached to this, of course, this low pressure system, and this is going to move through, and temperatures are going to go drop as soon as the front goes through. Maybe some rain or snow showers on Sunday as this pushes through. But again, this is going to be a very weak system here as this pushes through, and you can see that right here. The GFS is not impressed with this. Actually, most models are not impressed. So this weekend is not that big of a deal, even at least not as bad as it looked earlier in the week, and just some lighter precipitation and more hit or miss, and not anything to cancel plans over. The big system that we were talking about on the Facebook page, and a lot of people are talking about around the internet and other media sources, is a storm that we're looking at for later Tuesday into Wednesday. I've officially listed in my forecast region, the East Central PA region, some snow actually arriving Tuesday afternoon, and that's because of the GFS showing this. This is snow on the leading edge. Area low pressure is right down here over the Tennessee Valley. This one's going to take a more southerly track, and there's a couple different solutions with this, so really can't latch on to one idea. But the latest GFS is now showing a pretty good snowstorm here that goes over to an ice storm. And that's what's shown here with this is snow and sleet. This is freezing rain down here in the pink. So this is all snow and sleet at this point. Now the GFS does some things that are a little crazy. The whole idea here is you're going to have one system that's going to be kind of heading up here like this, and it should run into the polar vortex that sit up here. And the vortex, with the vortex in place, is going to transfer energy, we think, to a secondary low pressure just near the Virginia Capes or the Delmarva region. And you can see the GFS is starting to do that right here, but it never transfers it here in this latest run. So I'm not exactly sure what it was doing here, but again, we're going to have these model solutions that will be all over the place the next couple days. If this does transfer to a position down here, like the GFS was trying to do, and it takes this takes over as the new low pressure and heads up the coast like this, we would talk about a really decent snowstorm up in this area here. But GFS does not do that here today, and this is one of many solutions you're going to see over the next couple days. You can see the primary is still holding on over here. Should be a secondary that's popped right about here right now, and it's just not doing it. And then because of that, you have warm air that comes in on the east side of this low pressure system, since it doesn't do the transfer, and no cold air is wrapped around here. You still got heavy snow up in this area here, and freezing rain over a good portion of our southern portions of our coverage area here. So this is just one solution. Again, the European model had a much snowier solution, at least the one that ran during the day on Wednesday is the most recent one we took a look at. Because the new one's not out yet at the time we did the video here. And the Canadian also doing something similar with a snowed ice type of scenario. So a lot of solutions on the table for midweek. We're looking at Tuesday, later, maybe Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday night, and Wednesday is the time frame we're looking at for this precipitation to move in. But it's unclear at this point what the precipitation type will be in the breakdown. I would side with a snow to ice to rain scenario right now, but that is certainly subject to change as we get a little bit closer in here. You can see as we go to future frames on Wednesday afternoon, this is actually showing all rain for our area. And then there's going to be a bigger storm that's going to be looming after that on February 9th, but we're getting too far ahead of ourselves. I just want to stick with this one for now because this is going to be the one that we're talking about over the next couple of days. And just follow the Facebook page for the latest updates on that system as it occurs. One thing I do want to touch on for this weekend here, now I know I mentioned it briefly here, but there is going to be both Saturday and Sunday going to be much warmer than it has been, and we're going to have temperatures going well above freezing for the first time in a very long time. So since the precipitation is not going to be around for most of the day on Saturday, Saturday will be a good day if you have any outdoor activities planned or anything to do outdoors. It might be nice enough that you can go outside and not have to worry about the freezing temperatures that we've had over the past couple of weeks. So anything that has to be done outside, Saturday would be a good day to do it. Not looking at anything in the way of precipitation except for northern areas, maybe some light snow showers and clouds hanging around for that. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich. That is your outlook for January 30th, 2014. Have a great Thursday.